Hello, everyone. Alright, so today, well, it's not a new day. Anyways, we're talking about the story to complete this thing. So, story wise, I talked about how you should make stories and characters and whatnot, how to use themes, how to use the four selves. I taught you how to use whatever you need, but I haven't shown you how to make a character myself. Like, an example. So here it is. So the story I made here was, I'm proposing here, is a story of, well, it's a fight rather than a, it feels like a fight rather than a story. Well, it is a story, it's just more of a fight. The story is the fight. The story is about the fight that always goes on, the fight for control, the fight for freedom, and the fight for control. The creationist, the one that we've talked about for a while now, is the one that represents freedom and the want for it. And then we have the antagonist who represents control and the want for it. So both characters represent desires. So other stories I've had to try and have each character represent a certain thing within a category. So in this example, it's desires and wants. The other, like, I have done a story where I've done representations of fear. So yeah, I did that. I haven't gotten to do a lot of it, but it feels like an easy way to connect the story, to connect dots together, to have all of them represent something similar. Not something similar, but something in the same category. So, like, desires and fears need something that you can put in the category like that. Something with so many different types of that thing. Oh, alright, don't know why I keep on doing that. Anyways, this story is about control. It's about control versus freedom, pretty much, right? I mean, that's what happens when the creationist and the antagonist go against each other. They're fighting for what they want. It's not really, it feels different from a war. It feels different from a war. It feels just like a fight, almost. Like a brawl that won't end because they can't stop trying to find ways to get one over each other. So it's like, let's say the antagonist already has one over the creationist, sorry. They have one over the creationist because of their ability to hold leverage against the creationist, and that's the only way they have the ability to even hold him down, honestly. But the creationist has all the power, and he can also try and hide his sort of Like, he has to hide his weaknesses. He has to hide his secrets, because because the antagonist already outed himself when he wielded that sword against his secret. And in order to keep it alive, he has to follow the instructions of an antagonist. So it's sort of an interesting battle to like kind of try and find a way out of this. Like, the freedom is trying to get out, trying to escape, but the control is still trying to find ways to make a better cage. They're trying to find a way to make a better cage, and the freedom is trying to find a way to break out of the cage that they're already in. If that makes sense. So I suggest using themes like that, trying to expand on your storytelling by incorporating those, well, not those themes. It doesn't have to be specific to what I do, but it has to be like two things going up against each other to fight. It doesn't have to be that, but there's been so many successful stories about a sort of like it's a one versus another. Like, it's truth versus lies. There's belief against non-belief. There's strength over smarts. There's wisdom over ignorance. Like, you can go all day, right, fighting against opposites. But yeah, that's how I made this story. It's a mini story because I haven't filled out all the details yet, like I've done with actual characters. Maybe I could make a book about this. I really do want to do this, but it's so unfinished. I can't really, it doesn't feel right to me at this point. I hope you guys understand. But this is a more toward, not, it's just an example of creations and how to make original characters, how to design them, how to make names, and how to make stories, or at least how I did it. Remember, there's no absolute way to do things when it comes to certain things like this, but because this taste is so subjective, any story, there's no perfect story where everyone loves. Anyways, I've been your host, and I'll see you guys, and whatever comes next. I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna try out, but I think I'm gonna try out AUs, or alternate universes, not, or alternate dimensions. Yeah, I'm gonna try alternate dimensions. See where that gets me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.